to try, there's nothing you can do. I'm gonna run all over you. I'm looking for new blood, and nothing's gonna stop me now. Nothing's gonna stop me. Looking for new blood. Most of my life was heavy and hard, yeah. So many days, so many scars, but it was all of those years to make who I am, yeah. But I broke through, and here I stand, yeah. Don't try to fight, there's nothing you can do, and I'm gonna run all over you. It's too late to try, there's nothing you can do. I'm gonna run all over you. I'm looking for new blood, and nothing's gonna stop me now. Yeah, I'm looking for new blood, and nothing's gonna stop me now. Nothing's gonna stop me. Looking for new blood. Yeah, I'm looking for new blood. Yeah.
Drive inside, back out to Techmeyer. Costa for three. Oh, baby, you betcha. Levy. Koski for three. Bang! Brian Koski. Back out to Clark for three. Yes! Kelsey. Inside to Costa. He will slam it with authority. Drive inside. And she drops bell and one.
I'm looking for new blood.
And you are looking live at the new Kearney High School, where tonight we have a boys and girls basketball doubleheader between the host Kearney High and the visitors Lincoln Southeast. Hello, I'm your host Jeff Ekstrom, along with my co-partners James Lee, Cannon Rath, Robert Goff, and my color man Josh Garles. So, as we count down towards the beginning of this game, let's get you the starters. First, we'll start with the Lincoln Southeast Knights. First, we have a 5'3" junior, number 1, Maddie Wren. Then we have a 5'4" senior, number 5, Carson Underwood. Then a 5'9" senior, number 23, Makeda Beeman. A 5'9" senior, number 30, Jasmine Nash. And a 5'11" senior, number 44, Elytra Long. And for the home Kearney Bearcats, we have a 5'9" sophomore, number 3, Alexis Michu. At a 5'9" senior, number 4, Mariah Rost. Then a 5'6" senior, number 5, Kelsey Clark. A 5'5" junior, number 14, Avery Wood. And then a 5'8" senior, number 34, Lauren Strubing. Kearney comes into this match with a record of 7-3. They are ranked number 10 in the Omaha Prep Zone rankings, while Lincoln Southeast comes with a 5-6 record. So, Josh, I have to ask, what do you think are the keys for Kearney to win this game tonight?
You know, Jeff, don't let record fool you. This Southeast team is coming in with a lot of experience, with most of their starters being seniors, and that is not something the Kearney Bearcats have. So you have to see these Southeast these Southeast Knights might be running the floor tonight, but Bearcats just have something working for them on a 5-game win streak. I don't know. They just have something to them tonight.
Now, Kearney come to this game. They beat the number 2 team in the state last week when they beat Lincoln Northeast 59-49. Senior Mariah Rost went off for 22 points en route to that victory. Very exciting. Going to boost that confidence in this Kearney team that they need to pick up another victory. Again, they are on a 5-game winning streak, so hopefully they can continue that tonight. And so, as we look forward, also we have the boys game coming after this. They follow this game, but as we count down under a minute to go, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have tip-off. You're watching the pregame show here on BSN.
up on
Welcome
the floor.
back live to the new Kearney High School. We're about to tip it off between the Bearcats and the Knights. And so as we look into the past of this regular season matchups, Kearney overall has done very, very poor against the Knights. The girls since 2003 in the regular season are 4-10, but they have won 3 out of the last 4, so maybe you got a little change right there. But overall, since 2003, boys and girls, Kearney has been 7-22 against the Knights, so they've struggled against Lincoln Southeast this past decade. And as we get ready to tip it off, so it looks like Alexis Mishu will go up against Elytra Long. And we are off here in Kearney. It is controlled by senior Mariah Ross. And she'll hand it off to the other senior, Kelsey Clark. The Bearcats will have the first possession of this ball game. Ross passes it to Strubing. She'll drive in, and she loses control. And so that will be the first turnover of the night. And it belongs to Kearney. Bearcats looking to go a little bit of press. Up there is Underwood. She'll pat it to Wren. Back to Underwood. She'll be the main scoring threat. Inside the long, and she got a little stripped, and it's taken away there by Strubing. And it'll be Kelsey Clark. Passes the outlet pass to Mariah Rost. Rost is guarded by Beeman. Passes across to Strubing again. She'll hand it off to Kelsey Clark. Thought about the 3, now drives around. And they rotate it across the Mishu, now back to Avery Wood. One of the 2 underclassmen in the starting lineup inside to Kelsey Clark. And she loses, gets stripped. And so it'll be Underwood to take it down the floor. And she's trapped there in the corner. She'll go around under the hoop. Nearly out of bounds. And, yep, Underwood looked like she was looking for a bump, but she stepped out. And so that's the second turnover, or actually the third turnover of the night. And it'll be senior Kelsey Clark. Over a minute here in the first quarter. We are tied at 0. Alexis Mishu at the key to Strubing. Back inside, but tipped around by Underwood. She'll be credited with the steal. She'll take it down court, and she'll lay it up and in. Good play there by Underwood. And Lincoln Southeast strikes first. Kelsey Clark. She'll dribble it to the far side. Passes it now to Mishu. Back to Rost. Back to Strubing. She's not going to look to shoot at all. Hand it off to Clark. She'll drive inside. She's going to let up. Looks for the foul, but she'll get it to roll. Kelsey Clark ties the game up at 2. With only 6 minutes left here in this first quarter. Inside the long. She'll look side for Beeman. Back out to Underwood. Back to Beeman on the far side. There to Wren. She's going to drive in. Pass out to Underwood. She thought about it. Going to drive in. Hand it off to Long. That's a great pass, but missed shot. A rebound and put back by Beeman. So Beeman with the offensive rebound puts it back in, and it's 4-2 Knights. Kelsey Clark puts it to Avery Wood. Mishu coming off the screen, but not get past it to Ross. Back out to Strubing. Getting handed off to Clark again. Clark trapped in the corner. She'll pass it out to Wood. Wood back to Clark. Here in the near corner. Right across to Strubing. She's open. She'll take the shot. She'll hit the shot. Lauren Strubing. And we are tied up at 4 with 5 minutes to go here. This opening quarter of play. The number 10 ranked team in the state. In Class A, in Kearney, as Strubing picks off a pass. And now to Avery Wood. Back to Rost. Then to Clark. To Mishu on the far side. Rost come off the screen. But inside, tipped pass. And so that'll be another turnover. A few turnovers that both teams probably don't like to see early on. Underwood, pass out to Beeman. Thought about it, but inside the long. Back to Beeman. She'll take the 3. And too strong. Tried to bank it in. And it's Rost with the rebound.
Very good defense by both teams in the start of this first quarter here.
It's Avery Wood. Back to Rost. Pass it to Wood. Back to Strubing. Hands it off to Wood. She'll take the 3 and didn't even hit the rim. And so Beeman with the rebound. Crosses over. Back to Underwood. She averages 14 points a game. So she is the main scoring threat for the Knights that Kearney's got to look after. Underwood thought about it, going to drive inside, but double team there by Roston Strubing. Inside to Long, back up to Beeman. Back to Wren. She'll drive in. She'll lay it up too strong. And Clark's just going to let it go out of bounds. That went off Jasmine Nash, and we'll have a couple substitutions as Cassie Nash comes in for for Lincoln Southeast. And then Addison Wood and Claire Vanderbeek comes in for the Bearcats. So Kelsey Clark taking up the floor. 3:40 left in this opening quarter of play. It is tied at 4 apiece. Vanderbeek. Top the key inside to Mishu. She'll go up with it, and she'll get it to roll. Alexis Mishu makes it 6-4. Kearney with 3.5 minutes to go. Double team inside. Beeman. And a missed shot there by Beeman. It'll go out of bounds, but stick with Kearney. And so it will be Cassie Nash. Passes it inside. Off hands. It'll be taken away by Addison Wood. She'll try to get stripped there by Beeman and hews it off. And it's off Addison Wood. Looks like it went off her left leg. And so Beeman will take it out for Lincoln Southeast. She looks for Underwood. Mishu is up to front court pressure. Underwood drives in. Back out. Nice pass. Wren back to Beeman. Beeman's going to drive inside. She'll lay it up. Off, but she gets her own rebound. Puts it up again. And it's still rebounded by Jasmine Nash, and she'll get fouled. And it looks like that was Claire Vanderbeek. First foul of the night belongs to Claire Vanderbeek. But it wasn't shot. Tipped all the way up there by Mishu. Now it's Nash. Back to Wren. Inside. But the Nash across. And it's to Underwood into a corner. Back out to Beeman. Back out to Underwood. She'll drive in. Passes it out. A shot for three is an air ball and a rebound there by Mariah Rost. And it'll be Kelsey Clark who will bring it up court. Outlet pass to Mishu. She'll take it, drive inside. Nice move, but it might have been partially blocked. And we're going to have a jump ball. So it will go down towards Lincoln Southeast. So very defensive game so far. 6-4 in the favor of the 10th ranked Bearcats with 2:19 left here in this first quarter. So it will be Carson Underwood passes it to Wren. And it's tipped. Nice steal by Alexis Mishu. Crosses over, but turnover again. Wren down the court. Goes up. Jasmine Nash puts up the shot. Off. Rebound there by Mishu. Almost another turnover for the Bearcats. It'll be Alexis Mishu to bring it up the floor. Mariah Rost inside Claire Vanderbeek. Back to Rost. Now to Addison Wood. Mishu's going to try to drive inside. Good defense there by Nash. Back out to Rost. Inside to Claire Vanderbeek. She looks for Mishu. Mishu now has it. Looking for some opening space. Brings it back to the top of the key. Across to Addison Wood. Minute and a half left here in this opening quarter of play. Pass to Clark, almost a turnover. She'll get it. She'll try to drive inside, but good defense there by Wren. Now it's the Mishu again. Back to Rost, far side. Inside to Kelsey Clark. Makes a couple moves, delays it up. She'll draw the foul. And the foul will go to Jasmine Nash.
Foul's number 1, Mindy Wren, her first, team's first foul. Checking in for the Knights, number 44, Alontra Long.
And Alontra Long checks in for Jasmine Nash. Long, the tallest girl on their roster at 5'11". So not much height differential between the two teams. Alexis Mishu thought about the three, but didn't take it. She's guarded by Long. Mishu directing traffic. Back out to Ross, but then to Vanderbeek. At top of the key, hands it off to Ross again. She's going to shoot the three. She hits it! Mariah Rost first 3-pointer of the game, and Kearney leads 9-4 with under a minute to go, and it's almost picked off there by Ross. She tried to jump and put it back in, but her foot stepped out. So the Knights will keep possession. It's long, almost picked off again there by Rust. So very defensive first quarter, and Kearney leads 9-4 with 40 seconds to go. Inside the long, she'll put it up off the rim, and it'll be rebounded there by Alex Bartles. And it's Underwood for three as she'll go in and out. Rebound by Bartles again. 2 straight offensive rebounds for the Knights.
Clark looks hurt on the ground.
Lays it up again and is off. Another offensive rebounds by Bartles. 3 in a row. Drive inside. Wren finally banks it in. 3 offensive rebounds there by Alex Bartles. And the Knights get a couple extra points they probably shouldn't have. Clark gonna put it up the buzzer, and it'll go off the rim, but she'll get 2 free throws. So with 1.2 seconds left, Kelsey Clark will take 2 free throws. The foul on number 22, Cassie Nash. The first one is off the mark. Strubing will check in for Claire Vanderbeek.
Kelsey Clark shooting one more.
Second free throw for Clark is good. And Underwood at the buzzer down court. It will be well short and into the first quarter. The number 10 ranked Bearcats lead Lincoln Southeast 10-6. You're watching Kearney High basketball here on Bearcat Sports Network. Welcome back to Kearney as the number 10 ranked Bearcats lead Lincoln Southeast 10-6 as we begin the second quarter of play. Leading the way for the Bearcats that quarter was Mariah Rost, who's leading the way with 3 points. The Bearcats will start it out. It will be Mishu. Rost thought about the 3. Drive inside. She's going to take a mid-range jumper, and it's in and out. Rebound there by Bartles, her 4th of the game already. And 3 of them are offensive rebounds. Beeman to Bartles. Passes back off Beeman to the far side. Beeman across back to Underwood. She's going to drive inside. A foul, and she will not get the and one. And Kelsey Clark with the foul. Her first foul of the night and the second on the team. So no foul trouble at all right now early on as Underwood will hit the first one. So Underwood, the second one is good as well. And so it's 10-8 in the favor of Kearney. Southeast hits the first 2 points of the second quarter. Kelsey Clark passes it to Mariah Rost. Mishu coming off the screen, but she won't pass it there. Rost can work around, and we'll see what we get. And it's going to be a foul on Beeman. It will be Beeman's first foul of the night. It will be the 3rd team foul for Southeast. And Addison Wood looked inside for Mishu, but overthrew it. And so that'll be another turnover for Kearney, and so it'll be Carson Underwood to bring it up for the Knights, working it slowly. So Long, Nash, Beeman, Bartle, and Underwood in for the Knights, with Wood, Clark, Strubing, Rost, and Mishu all in for the Bearcats. It'll be Beeman back to Underwood. Underwood guarded there by Addison Wood. Pass up to Bartle. Pass back to Underwood. She'll look to pass somewhere across to Beeman. That was a high rainbow pass. And Underwood's going to take the three off the back iron. It's rebounded partially by Wood, but it'll be Bartles that'll be credited with it. Her 4th offensive rebound. Underwood inside to Long. Back out to Bartles. She'll drive inside. Dumps it off for Nash. She'll put it up for a foul. She won't get the and one. But that will be a shooting foul on Alexis Mishu. Her first, 3rd team foul. So Jasmine Nash hits the first free throw. So and now for the second one. They could tie things up here. Second one off the back iron. Rebounded there by Beeman, though. I wouldn't think Kearney head coach Jason Boyd is very happy about all these offensive rebounds. Inside to Nash. She'll put it up and in. 5-0 run so far here for the Knights to start the second quarter. We are 2 minutes in. Wood across to Lauren Strubing. She'll drive inside on Long. Back out to Mishu. Almost lost track of it. To Rost. To Addison Wood. Now to Clark on the far side. Dumps it inside for Mishu. She'll look to drive. Twirls around. Puts it up. So she'll draw the foul. And so she'll go to the line for 2. Elytra Long will be credited with the foul, her first, and the team's 5th. Alexis Mishu will shoot 2. And she'll make the first one, bounced off high off the back iron. So checking in for the Knights is Maddie Wren for Elytra Long. Back end of 2 free throws for Mishu. Second one is off the back iron again and goes in. Mishu hits both, and the Bearcats have a 12-11 lead. It'll be Bartles. Back out to Wren. She'll pass it to Underwood. The top of the key. Back out to the far side to Bartles. Bartles inside to Beeman. Back inside, but good defense there. Picked off by Mishu. Was tipped by Rost. And so Mishu will drive at the court. Passes it to Kelsey Clark, the senior point guard. Goes against Maddie Wren. Lauren Strubing at the top of the key. Inside to Mishu. She's double teamed. She'll go back up to Clark. Now to Aston Wood. Great play, and Wood can't hit the shot, but offensive rebound there by Lauren Strubing. Clark for 3. Yes! Kelsey Clark. That was all set up by the offensive rebound by Lauren Strubing. And the Bearcats now have a 15-11 lead with just a few seconds, under 5 minutes here in the second quarter. Ooh, good hit there by Addison Wood. She almost stole it away. Bartles inside to Beeman. She'll go up with it off the iron, but Bartles another offensive rebound and puts it in. She has like 5 offensive rebounds for the Knights. And it looks like they're going to call a jump ball. And it'll go back to Kearney. Or excuse me, it will go towards the Knights.
Let's see if the Bearcats can get another defensive stop here.
As it is Carson Wood back to the near side. Now she has it back. Makes a crossover. Drives in. Hands it off to Beeman. She'll put it up short. Then we'll use it off. It's going to be off Kearney. And so it will stay down on the southeast end. 15-14. It is Maddie Wren. Underwood's going to drive in. No foul called at all on that. So Kelsey Clark. Top of the key. Looking to direct traffic. Holds up, passes inside the Strubing, almost a turnover. She'll pass it to Ross, fakes the shot on Beeman, now takes it. She'll hit it. Mariah Rost. She has 5, and the Bearcats lead 17-13. Now inside to Nash. She'll go up, but she will get fouled. And it looks like they'll call on Avery Wood. Her first, the team's fourth. And so it'll be Jasmine Nash. She'll hit the first one. And now checking in for the Bearcats is sophomore Claire Vanderbeek. She's the tallest player on this roster, standing at 5'11". And again, she's only a sophomore. Nash the second one. Off the front rim, offensive rebound by Beeman. She'll go up with it, but Rost with the steal. So Clark will drive it up the floor. Almost stolen away there by Wren. Back to Avery Wood. Inside to Vanderbeek, but stolen away by Jasmine Nash. She's on a breakaway, and she will go up with it and put it in. Jasmine Nash with the last 4 points for the Knights, and it's 17-16 with 3:15 left here in this second quarter. Kelsey Clark with Maddie Wren guarding. Clark takes it to the far side. Pulls up, passes it to Rost. Now inside to Claire Vanderbeek. Back out to Rost. She'll direct traffic. Passes it to the near side for Avery Wood. Fakes the pass. Guarded there by Bartles. Tries to go around, but now to Claire Vanderbeek. Now to Mariah Rost. Drive inside, but dumps it off to Avery Wood. Her catch with a long possession here. 2.5 minutes left here in this second quarter. Bearcats lead 17-16. Their first game this season, they've been ranked in the top 10. Rost inside, great play! Great assist by Claire Vanderbeek, and even greater finish by Mariah Rost. And it's 19-16. Wren to Bartles at the top of the key. Now back to Wren. Inside to Beam, and that's a nice pass too. She'll go up, and she will get fouled. It looked like that was on Claire Vanderbeek. That will be her second. So 2:09 left. Beeman will have 2 free throws. First one off the back iron. And so checking in will be Ellie Dahlgren for Addison Wood. Now the second one by Makeda Beeman. Is off the back iron as well. Rebound there by Rost. And so it is Kelsey Clark. She'll work on Maddie Wren. Clark looking for someone to pass to. Almost a turnover, as that was Underwood who got the hand on it. But it will stay down at the Kearney end. And it look like Avery Wood will take it out. 1:51 left here in this second quarter. Kearney leads 19-16. All the way inside for Vanderbeek. She'll go up with it and, in and out. But it is off a night, and so it will stay down on this end. So that was a great pass there. Vanderbeek went up with it, and she just a little short, but then it's hit out, and it will stay down here for Kearney. Kelsey Clark to take it out. She'll pass it to Ellie Dahlgren, back out to Rush. She'll take the three, and off the back iron, in and out. Avery Wood, though, with the offensive rebound. And so Clark will reset the offense. Now to Wood. Back at top of the key for Claire Vanderbeek. Now to Ellie Dahlgren inside. Avery Wood, she'll go up. It's blocked, but it will be a foul on Beeman. So Avery Wood will have 2 free throws with 1:28 left here in the first half. Avery Wood, first free throw, off to the left of the rim. So Alexis Bichou checks back in. She's in for Kelsey Clark. Avery Wood trying to hit the back end. 2 free throws. Second one is good.
I don't think either coach can be happy with the amount of shooting fouls there has been tonight.
So it will be Underwood. Drives inside. Takes it up for Nash, but she'll turn it over. And so Kearney will get the ball back with minute 17 left. They lead by 4, 20-16. Alexis Mishu looks to drive around, getting it off to Avery Wood. Top the key for Vanderbeek. She'll take a jumper off the back iron. Offensive rebound there by Wood. She'll go back up with it. The rebound by Vanderbeek. And it's turnover. It'll be Cassie Nash. She'll go up. Easy layup. So 20-18, 45 seconds to go. Avery Wood down court for Vanderbeek. And she's going to drive inside instead, but she's going to pass back out to Mishu. Good decision. It'll be Ellie Dahlgren at the far side. She'll pass out to Vanderbeek. Now to Avery Wood. Look to go inside, but pass it back out to Mishu at the top of the key. Wood coming off the screen, but she'll pass it to Dahlgren instead. Dahlgren out to Vanderbeek. She's coming off the screen. Now pass it to Wood on the far side. Down to Mishu. They're going down to the last shot. 10 seconds. Mishu for Vanderbeek. Looks to pass inside to Ross. Beautiful pass and a beautiful finish. Mariah Ross. And at the buzzer, there will be no shot. And at halftime, the Bearcats, number 10 ranked by the Omaha Prep website, and they lead Lincoln Southeast 22-18. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll give you the stats, some scores from other games on the halftime report. You're watching Kearney High basketball here on BSN. School for the halftime report. Welcome back to Kearney High School for the halftime report as they lead Lincoln Southeast 22-18 at halftime. First, let's get you the stats for the Bearcats at half. Leading the way is senior Mariah Rush. She has 9 points to go along with 3 rebounds. We got Alexis Minshew, 4 points, 1 rebound. Senior Kelsey Clark with 6 points along with no rebounds. That is Avery Wood with 1 point and 2 rebounds. Claire Vanderbeek with 1 rebound. And Lauren Strubing for 2 points and 1 rebound.
With Southeast, we have Maddie Wren with 2 points, no rebounds. We have Underwood with 4 points and 1 rebound. We have Cassie Nash with 2 points. Bartles with 2 points and 3 rebounds. Makata Raymond with 2 points and 5 rebounds. And we have Jasmine Nash with 6 points and 1 rebound.
And those are your stats for halftime. We're going to take another break. And then when we come back, we'll have the tip-off, give the little keys to the second half. So that's coming up here after this break. You're watching the halftime report here on BSN. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Kearney, where we are just 25 seconds away from tip-off of the second half. The Bearcats lead 22-18 over the Lincoln Southeast Knights. Now, some other scores from around the state in Class A. We have in girls, Papillion, La Vista, and Millard West are tied at 35 with 4:04 left in the fourth quarter. Kearney lost to Millard West to open this season, so that's an interesting match down there. Then just a few miles north, we got BDS as they lose to Exeter Milligan 33-31. And now we are underway here in the second half. Kelsey Clark will take it for the Bearcats as they lead by 4. It is now Avery Wood. Now it is Strubing in the corner, just in and out of her hands. That's what I like to call butter fingers. And so it's turnover for Kearney. And it will be Carson Underwood to Wren to the far side. Now for Jasmine Nash, and it's stolen away by Avery Wood. Good play there, now down court, and now it's picked off again. That is by Beeman. And Beeman will go out to Wren. She'll put it up, and they're going to call a foul. And Michu will get called for the foul. It is her second. Team's first of the second half. And so the first one is good. And so that cuts the lead down to 3 with 7:18 left here in this third quarter of play. Wren, the second one is good as well. And it'll be Michu to take it out. 2-point game, but we are very early here in the second half. I think the key for this second half of play is for Kearney to get better with their defensive rebounding as Addison Wood hits the shot. And that's the first points of the second half for the Bearcats. Actually, in fact, that was the 3. And it's stolen away, and they're going to get a push, it looks like, on Wren. So a couple turnovers by Lincoln Southeast, and the momentum is kind of shifting towards the Bearcats here to begin this second half. We are just over a minute gone here in the third quarter. Michu will drive it down the near sideline. She'll go out to Clark across the floor. She'll drive inside, lays it up off the front rim. Rebounded there by Nash, but they can get a jump ball. They will, but it will go back towards Lincoln Southeast. It seems like every jump ball has been gone in the favor of Southeast. And so it will be Carson Underwood to take it up the floor. Again, she averages 14 points a game to lead the Knights. Inside to Long, back out for Nash, back across, and it's stolen away by Avery Wood. She's been a defensive wizard here early on in the second half. Kelsey Clark back to Avery Wood. Now inside to Michu. She's going to drive in. She's going to go up with it and off the iron, and they're trying to get another jump ball, but they won't. And it'll be Underwood coming up the floor. She'll drive inside. She'll go up. And they're going to call a body foul on Lauren Strubing. Her first, team's second of the second half. So it will be Carson Underwood. First free throw is good. Makes it a 25-21 game. And Bartles will check in for Jasmine Nash. And so Underwood shooting the second free throw. It is good as well. Southeast has hit their free throws tonight. Only missed a couple. Bearcats will pass into Kelsey Clark. She'll go down court for Strubing.
With their full court man press.
And not say it hasn't worked. Very low scoring game early on. Avery Wood for 3. Too much. Michu tried to get the jump ball. Now it is Underwood for Beeman. She'll drive inside, and she lost control of it, but she gets the own rebound. Bartles inside for Wood. She'll get the foul and 1. Elitri Long. And it will be Kelsey Clark's second of the night. Not much foul trouble here to begin the second half. Most of Kearney High has got is 2. As Long misses the first one. Actually, he misses the end one, and it seemed like they were playing like it was 2 free throws.
Confusion on the court.
Michu to Kelsey Clark. Now to Avery Wood. Looks to pass it in. Now back across to Strubing. She'll hand it off to Kelsey Clark. She thought about the 3, but now back out to Avery Wood. Guarded there by Alex Bartles. Now across to Strubing. Looked like she thought that might have not been for her, but she picks it up late, and she has it by herself to the far side. Now across to Mariah Ross for 3. Yes! Mariah Ross! 28-24 Bearcats. Wren inside the long. She'll go up and she'll put it in. And it's going to be a timeout by the Knights, our first timeout of the game. And it's 28-26 in favor of the Bearcats. You're watching Kearney High basketball here on Bearcat Sports Network. Welcome back to Kearney. Coming out of the timeout, the Bearcats lead by 2, 28-26, and we just got a score from Class A girls basketball. Number 6, Bellevue West crushes North Platte 81-39. So unbelievable score there in Bellevue, as the pass is thrown away, and Southeast will tie things up at 28 off a turnover by the Bearcats. It'll be Kelsey Clark. 4.5 minutes left here in this third quarter. Clark, guarded there by Wren. Kelsey Clark looking for something. Only 6 points scored here in this third quarter for the Bearcats. Mishu to the near side. Looking to pass. Good defense starting the second half by the Knights. We miss you. Next to Strubing. And she's going to get turnover by Alex Bartles. Bartles has been a very good defensive and rebounding player here tonight. Has multiple offensive rebounds. They got multiple steals. Driving inside. It was blocked, but went to Bartles. But she'll go up and she'll draw the foul. And I think they're going to say it was on the floor. And they're going to call on. They're going to call on Lauren Strubing, her second. Team's fourth of this half. And looks like Claire Vanderbeek. And Aston Wood checks in for the Bearcats. They'll be under inside to Beeman. She'll just put up a shot. Air ball. Rebound there by Rost. And they're going to call push, and it's going to go towards Kearney. Rost's fourth rebound of the night.
Her second, team second foul.
And so it'll be freshman Addison Wood to take it out. Gives it off to Rost in the corner. She'll give it to Clark, who will bring it up the floor. She's the quarterback of this offense for the Bearcats. Clark's going to drive in and back out. Ooh, pass almost picked off there by Nash, but now it is picked off by Beeman, and she's going to drive it down the floor. Turns on the Jets. And actually, that's not a bad foul there by Clark. Fouls him around the three-point line. They're going to call it on the foul on the floor, so they'll bring it under the hoop. But that's only Clark's. That's her third, but that avoids an easy 2 points in a tie ball game. 3 minutes to go. For three is Underwood, and yes, Carson Underwood with the three, and the Knights of Lincoln Southeast take a 31-28 lead. Alexis Mishu. And it seems like Kearney's been leading the whole game, and now Southeast come all the way back. And they're going to call, the Bearcats are going to call timeout. We'll take it with them as they trail Lincoln Southeast 31-28 with 3 minutes to go here in this third quarter. You're watching Kearney High basketball here on BSN. Welcome back to Kearney. Bearcats trail the Knights 31-28 with 2:49 left here in this third quarter. Still plenty of ball game left to go, but Kearney has not done anything offensively here in this third quarter. Only a pair of threes. So only 6 points here in this third quarter, and went off Underwood, so we'll stay back down here for Kearney. So it'll be Addison Wood to take it on the sideline. She'll pass it to Kelsey Clark. Screen there by Mishu. Now back to Mishu at the top of the key. Inside the Vanderbeek, they're going to call a push. They're going to call it on Bartles, excuse me. Her first foul, third for the team. Now Addison Wood wide open, but decides to pass it to Vanderbeek. Inside to Mishu. She'll go up. She'll put it in. Alexis Mishu. And it's 31-30 now. And it's Ren to Underwood. Underwood's going to cut inside. Open lane. She'll lay it up. Too strong. Offensive rebound by Bartles, and she'll lay it up and in. That's been the big issue tonight for Kearney. It's been Alex Bartles who's gotten multiple offensive rebounds. They've created more points that they should not have had in the first place, and that's why the Knights lead 33-30 here in this third quarter. Ross is going to take one for the free throw line. She'll hit it. Mariah Rost, 5 points in the quarter. Has 14 in the game. It is Nash to Underwood. Thought about the three. Now back out to Wren. Back to Bartles. Inside to Wren, but Vanderbeek is there, and it will be a turnover. Kelsey Clark, a chance for the Bearcats to take the lead on this possession. Clark holds up, passes it to Addison Wood in the near corner. Vanderbeek coming off a screen. She won't pass to her. Now for Ross. Thought about the three. Now back to Kelsey Clark, her senior counterpart. Makes a spin move, drives inside, and she'll draw the foul. And they're going to call it on Carson Underwood. Her first and the team's fourth, but Clark will go to the free throw line for a chance to either tie or take the lead. Clark 1 for 2 for free throws tonight. First one is in and out of the rim, swirled around and out. So now they can only tie the game with the made free throw. And, bounce in. Vince bounces off the back board. And so Clark goes 0 for 2 on the free throws. She was 1 for 4 for the night. And the Knights still lead 33-32. Back inside to Bartles, but it's a turnover.
Another turnover.
Claire Vanderbeek takes it away. Clark to Mishu, thought about it. Going to drive inside instead. It'll off the rim. Looks like she was a little too much underneath the basket. It will be Nash. She'll pass it back out to Underwood. Underwood double team kind of there by Mishu and Wood. Now inside to Beeman. She'll go up. No foul called. Rebound there by Mishu. It will be Mishu. Drives it down now. Takes it back into the center of the court. Almost stolen away by Underwood. It is stolen away. And it's picked up now by Wood, though. It'll be Kelsey Clark directing her offense. Gives it to Claire Vanderbeek at the three-point line. Now to Mishu. Back out to Clark. Under 10 seconds left here in this third quarter. Claire Vanderbeek across to Clark. She'll take the three, and that'll be short. Mishu goes up. It is blocked by Beema at the buzzer. And at the end of the third quarter, Lincoln Southeast leads the number 10 ranked team in Class A. Kearney 33-32. Fourth quarter coming up here on BSN. Welcome back to Kearney as we start the fourth quarter of play. And the Bearcats, their first game being top ranked in Class A of the season, and they trail Lincoln Southeast 33-32. Now, we thought about this before the broadcast that Lincoln Southeast, both teams, boys and girls, is a kind of team that Kearney should beat, but if they don't play too well, that Southeast is going to beat them. And that's been the story so far this game. Kearney has not played well. Haven't hit a lot of their shots, and specifically have not rebounded well. It's been Alex Bartles for Lincoln Southeast who's been the main rebounder for Lincoln Southeast. That's Burnham, but Mariah Ross hits the three, and they have the lead now, 35-33. Beeman, the free throw line, passes to Underwood. Back out for Bartles. Now across to Wren. Now back to Beeman. Top of the key now to Underwood. She'll take a long three off the back iron. Rebounded by Beeman, but they're going to, I think, a call over the back. And actually a call push. Team's fifth. And it's Beeman's third. Kelsey Clark. Bearcats took the lead on a Mariah Ross three-pointer. Avery Wood. It's a pass. Inside it was tipped. And they're going to call the foul on Southeast. Electra Long with the foul. Her second, team sixth. One more team foul, and it'll be a 1-and-1. And it's Addison Wood to Clark, now to Mariah Ross. Back out to Addison Wood, to her sister Avery Wood. Now it's Addison Wood at the back behind the three-point line out to Claire Vanderbeek. Now back to Avery Wood to Kelsey Clark. We're kept to the long possession here. Addison Wood trying to look to go inside. Just lays it up for Rost. So who touched it? And it looks like they called it. Beeman touched it. And so it'll stay down in Kearney's end, and it'll be Lauren Strubing. Will check in for Claire Vanderbeek. And so with 6:34 left here in this fourth quarter, Bearcats have possession with a 2-point lead. Inside to Ross. She controls it. She's going to go back up with a foul and one! Mariah Rost continues her night of dominance as she gets the foul and one.
Calls number 23, Makina Beeman, her fourth. Team 7, basket's good by Mariah Ross. She's at the line shooting one more.
Trying for her 20th point of the night. Off the back iron, so she can't complete the and one, but she has 19 on the night to lead the Bearcats as they have a 4-point lead, 37-33. They're going to call the foul. A push on Lauren Strubing, her third. Team sixth.
Kearney will stick with their zone defense. It's been working out for them pretty well.
As it is Maddie Wren to Underwood. Back across to Wren. Goes back to Nash, back across the floor for Underwood. She fakes the shot, drives inside, and she's going to lay it in. That's a good play by Carson Underwood.
First points of the night by Southeast in the fourth quarter.
And we're 2 minutes in. 37-35. Kelsey Clark. Looks to get something going. Picks it up, passes it to Strubing in the corner. Inside to Rost. Try to go for Mishu, but good defense there by the Knights. Back out to Strubing. Now across to Alexis Mishu. Looks to go inside again, but they can't get anything there. Good defense there on the inside by Southeast. Off a screen. And it was Wren. Looked like she got hurt on that screen by Mariah Rost. So Kelsey Clark. Guarded there by Wren. Inside to Lawrence Strubing. Long possession here for the Bearcats. Rost is going to give it back to Avery Wood. Now back to Alexis Mishu. Now back to Kelsey Clark. Bearcats taking their time here. Longest pass of the game. Almost stolen away. Mishu. Back to Lawrence Strubing. Wide open three. Yes! Lawrence Strubing 40-35 Kearney. And that's one that hurts if you're Southeast. Over a minute in possession time. And the most unlikeliest player to hit a three of everyone for the Bearcats, and she hits it. Underwood tries to go for three. It's off the mark. Nash with the rebound. Up again. Can't hit it. Bartles with the offensive rebound. It puts it in. It's timeout by Lincoln Southeast. It will take it with them. Kearney with 4:27 left in the fourth leads 40-37. You're watching Kearney High basketball on BSN. Kearney leads 40-37 here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Avery Wood. There's actually 4:27 left in this fourth quarter. Kelsey Clark. The senior guard. Ooh, almost went back over the timeline. But she hands it off to Alexis. Double team there by Underwood and Nash. Back to Lauren Strubing. Wide open is Kelsey Clark for three. You betcha! Kelsey Clark! Kearney's made 3 threes this quarter already. They've made 5 in the second half. It announced Nash for three. No, Mishu will get the rebound. And she'll bring it up the floor. 3.5 minutes to go. 43-37 lead for the number 10 ranked Bearcats. Lauren Struman's open, but she won't take it. Passes immediately to Avery Wood. Now to Clark. Now to Mishu. And Strubing's open again, but she won't take it. Now it's Avery Wood. Back out to Kelsey Clark. Bearcats taking their time again with this offense. Strubing looks to pass. Guarded there by Long. Now to Avery Wood. Now to Kelsey Clark. Back to Mishu to the far side. To Lauren Strubing. To Avery Wood. Kelsey Clark. Top of the key. Another long possession here. 2.5 minutes to go. Lauren Strubing to Avery Wood. Alexis Mishu. And finally, the possession ends with a turnover. But I think head coach Jason Boyd's happy about that possession. Even though they turned it over, they took valuable time off the clock for Lincoln Southeast. Now it's Carson Underwood. Inside to Nash. Back out, but stolen away.
Another turnover by Southeast.
Mariah Ross, easily player of the game right now. Has 19 points to go along with 4 rebounds. Kelsey Clark to Lauren Strubing, top of the key. Jasmine Nash guarding Strubing, but down to Kelsey Clark. Guarding there by Wren. Now back to Strubing. Now Strubing to get handed off to Mishu. Top of the key, and it was tipped there by Beatman, so no over and back. Hands it off to Clark. And yeah, that's timeout by head coach Jason Boyd. So 1.5 minutes to go. Kearney leads 43-37. You're watching live here on the Bearcat Sports Network.
Minute 30.
And welcome back to Kearney, where it is 43-37 in favor of the Bearcats. And to say the least, it's been pretty boring. They've just been passing around, rotating, getting some players getting their hands on the ball, and not taking many shots. But it's taken off about 3 minutes of the game clock. And it's the minute and a half left, and the way they've executed this slow passing offense that head coach Jason Boyd has put in, it's working. And it looks like they're going to go, are they going to call a foul on that? They might, I think they are. They will, and so Kearney will go to the line for a 1-and-1. And so Kelsey Clark will shoot a 1-and-1. She's 1 for 4 on the night. And she makes the first one.
Kelsey Clark at the line for the Bearcats, shooting the backhand of a 1-and-1.
Second one is good, makes both. And so it is now Underwood. Passes it to Nash. Back to Bartles, back to Nash, then rotates it to Underwood. She'll drive inside, she'll go up, but she gets her own rebound, but misses it again. It'll be Avery Wood with the rebound, her third. And there's going to be a foul called on Southeast as they went down to the floor. I think the Bearcats are putting this game out of reach. Minute 6 left. 45-37 Bearcats. So Avery Wood will go to the line. There's 1 for 2 from the three-point line, or the free throw line tonight. Only has 1 point. It will be a 1-and-1. And she misses that one. Rebound there by Nash, but she lets it go. Can't handle it, so that's a turnover. This will be Kelsey Clark, has 11 points on the night. To throw it out to Mariah Ross, the leading scorer with 19. Now to Alexis Michoud. Double teamed. Look at the pass, trying to get the jump ball, and instead they're going to call a foul, reach in. And that's on Underwood. So Kearney will go to the line for 2 free throws. Michoud, 2 for 2 from the charity strike tonight. She has 6 points total to go along with 3 rebounds. And it's looking like this game is getting closer for Kearney to win it as they lead 45-37 with 54 seconds to go. In fact, actually it was a 1-on-1 for Michoud. She hits the first one. Second one is good as well. So she's 4 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. And they lead by 10, 47-37, 50 seconds to go. Underwood, a long 3, in and out. Rebound there, looked like it would have been on Bartles, but I think they're going to call on a foul. They will, looks like on a, there's going to be a push. It'll be on Mariah Rost. Her second, team 7th. First one by Bartles is off the mark. Nash tried to get it, but it will go out, and Kearney will get possession back. So with 44 seconds to go, the Bearcats lead by 10, 47-37. Avery Wood to toss it out. Now to Mishu. She's going to be double teamed, but she's going to run out on the floor. And there's going to be, and Boyd's going to call, Coach Jason Boyd calls a timeout before, and we'll take it with them. Kearney leads by 10 with 37 seconds to go. You're watching live here on the Bearcat Sports Network. Welcome back to Kearney. Avery Wood gives it to Ross. Kearney leads by 10 with 30 seconds to go. So Kearney's going to win and improve to 8-3. And another timeout by head coach Jason Boyd. We're going to keep it right here as the Bearcats with 26.5 seconds to go. Lead 47-47. As the leading contributor for the Bearcats tonight has been senior guard Mariah Rost with 19 points. As we have some other scores from around the state in girls, Gretna, who beat the Bearcats when they traveled to the Gretna area, lead Nebraska City 56-22. Then just up north, Sand Hills Thetford leads Anselmo Myrna 17-7. And then Elkhorn South, the big one up there in Omaha, lead Norris 42-30 after the third quarter. And so it will be Kelsey Clark as Southeast try to get the foul. They do foul her. So Southeast is going to fall to 5-7 on the year.
Kelsey Clark at the line for the Bearcats. Shooting 2 shots.
As Kelsey Clark will shoot 2 free throws.
Checking in for the Bearcats, number 11, Julia Bauer, number 30, Maddie Dahlgren.
As we look at the Lincoln Southeast schedule, their next game will be tomorrow as they host Papillion La Vista. And then that next weekend, they play Lincoln High at home and then travel to Millard North. Well, for the Bearcats, they travel to Millard North tomorrow, hopefully to get back for the big ice storm that Kearney is supposed to get. As Clark missed the first one and misses the second. So Wren will come down the floor. It'll be for Bartles for 3. Nope, off the mark. Rebounded there by a couple Southeast players. Will go out of bounds and stick with Lincoln Southeast. So 14.3 seconds to go. Kearney leads by 10. It will be Cassie Nash now. Back to her. Now Underwood fakes the 3. Now back to Nash. She'll take a 3. It is off the mark. Rebound by Bartles again. She'll put it up and in, and that does it. Kearney improves to 8-3 on the year and win their first game since being rated in the top 10 as they win it 47-39. We'll take a quick break, come back with the post-game stats. It will take another quick about 5 to 7 minute break, then we'll have the boys' game coming up. So stick with us for the girls' post-game show coming up here on BSN. Hello and welcome back to BSN, where we have the post-game show for the girls as they win it 47-39. Let's get you some post-game stats. First, we'll start with the home team, the Kearney Bearcats. Leading the way, and probably the player, actually going to be the player of the game, is senior guard Mariah Ross. She led the way for the Bearcats with 19 points to go along with 4 rebounds. Behind her was Kelsey Clark. She had 11 points, no rebounds at all. And then Alexis Mishu, 8 points, 3 rebounds. Then it was Lauren Strubing, 5 points with 1 rebound. Addison Wood with 3 points. Her sister Avery Wood, 1 point, 3 rebounds. And Claire Vanderbeek with 1 rebound. The thing that put the Bearcats over the top tonight was the 3-point shooting in the second half as they hit 5 3-pointers to get the victory.
With Southeast, Maddie Wren had 5 points and 1 rebound. Underwood led the night with 11 points and only 1 rebound, followed by Alex Bartles with 8 points and 7 rebounds. Drago had 4 rebounds. Cassie Nash had 2 points and 2 rebounds. Mikado Ramon